What is up, you guys? I'm going to be showing you guys my kind of on-the-go look. I'm trying to get everything here so that I don't have to like pull anything out. I should have done this before, but I had this already filmed and then I started recording another video and then it fucking all disappeared. So I'm going to try to remember what I used in every single in the video, because I mean I did it today, but I cannot promise you that it's gonna be the same fucking look. Trying to find this. Okay, I think I have everything. So I did have like a freshly primed, like freshly did my skincare, and so obviously it's a little different now, but let's go ahead. So this is the primer I've been wanting to use. I'm not a fan of it. I just want to use it up and get rid of it. And I'm seeing some movement. So I'm really happy. I bought this probably in one of the discount stores. TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, whatever. I just don't like it because I feel like it just doesn't do anything to me. Like, it doesn't really do anything to my skin, but I'm not going to throw it away. So, yeah. I'm not going to put anything in a description down below just because a lot of the things that I have are not available and you're not going to be able to find it. So I rather just, you know, it makes my life easier and I'm not trying to sell you anything. You just use what you fucking have and that's it. So this primer, you have to really fucking like make sure it is smooth and blended because it will literally fucking, it will show up on your makeup that you didn't blend it. If you're wondering what I'm drinking Salud Horchata. It's not my favorite, but it is what it is. You know, I'm trying to finish it. So for my eyelid, no, this is not it. This is what I use when I film. This is what I use when I go out. It is my favorite. You need one little teeny tiny little dot. You don't need that much. You need just a little teeny tiny little dot, like that much. That is it. You don't need much. This will last you 500 million years, okay? So I then like to warm it up in between my fingers. And then I just tap. And I tap. And since I have long nails, I need to get a makeup wipe. How cute are these? My friend got me these. These are Betty Johnson wipes. I didn't even know Betty Johnson made these. They're not the best quality, but once again, I'm more of a like makeup remover, makeup eraser type of girl, but she got me this and I need to get rid of them. So I'll get like a brush like this and I will blend this out. Make sure you get all of your eyelids. Sorry, I'm looking on the side, but I need to see myself because the camera doesn't do justice. So I like to blend this out. I feel like it's really thin. It doesn't feel heavy and I feel like it really lasts me for a long time. Like whenever I use this, it does last me. I'm a person who likes to use stuff and put it away. I don't like keeping shit on my fucking table. Okay, so now I'm going to use powder. It's a mixture of different powders. Don't fucking ask me what it is in here. I don't fucking know myself. So I just grab some and I just tap it here. And then get all the excess out. And then I put it all over my lid. Just a really thin layer to kind of just smooth everything out. Because you want to work on a smooth surface. I can't believe this shit happened. But yeah, so we'll kind of close that and leave it there. Okay, so I use 3 shadow palettes for this look. I'm gonna tackle this. This is from CoverGirl. I found this at TJ Maxx. I've never seen it in the actual like store, so don't ask me. where you can find it because I don't even know my fucking self. Okay, I got these a long time ago and I just so happen to still have them. Okay, so for when I do eyeshadows, I like to use a mixture of a mixture of brushes. So I like to use this. I actually use this is from Urban Decay, from like one of their eyeshadow palettes, and then one like this. As you can tell, it's been used. I need to clean it up real quick. Don't worry, this is my little makeup thing, remover thing. I spray it and then I spray makeup remover on it, and then I like to use, where is that flat brush? There's a flat brush somewhere here. Where is it? I like to use a flat brush for the shimmers just because you want to make sure. Oh my god, why are these two stuck? Something like this. Okay, so we're gonna start off with this round fluffy brush, and I think I used, I'm trying to figure out what I used. I think I used this like brown color right here. It won't be the same thing that I did before because I don't remember exactly what I used, but I'm gonna try. Okay? I'm gonna try. So I like to start with light colors just to like give me a little crease or something, just to, you know, something to just warm up that crease. I don't think it was this color, but it is what it is. We're already here. So I like to do like 2 or 3 layers just so the pigment really shows. And I like to use this as like a base, like kind of like a base to kind of give a formation to the crease. And I just go back and forth, circular motions. I really like the messy look. I don't like the perfect, I like the blend, but I don't like the perfection. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't do no cut crease and all that shit. I've never done that. I never liked it. I just never liked the look on me just because I feel like I got not a lot of space to work with. It may look to you that I do, but I actually don't. So, and then when I open my eyes, it's like you only see here to here. So there's no point of me doing like cut creases and stuff like that. Okay, so then I blended these 2 eyeshadows right here, light and dark. I usually use these a lot to blend my crease, just to give it a little bit more warmth and to kind of just give it, you know, something, you know, like you did something today, you know, with your eyeshadow. And I like to just go back and forth also. And you're probably like, well, girl, you're doing the same shit. Like, what's the point of that? Honestly, when you layer shadows and colors, it's going to be a different color every single time because you're using different shades, you're using different products. So it's going to be different. It won't be the same every time. Even if you do your makeup the same way every time, it won't be the exactly same thing. Unless you just do like a fucking eyeliner or mascara, then that will always be the same. But if you're working with eyeshadow, it's always going to be different just because you just don't know, like the techniques you're using may change and things like that. So I just like to make sure that that crease right there is really visible. Okay. Then I like to darken it. And I like to use, I used this black right here. I think this was like a cover girl in Game of Thrones. I think it was. It doesn't really say like specifically. It was on sale. It was only $3. I was like, $3? Come here, come here. Okay, so for this little eyeshadow, I'm gonna just tap a little bit, get the access, and that I'm just gonna put right here, right in the outer corner. And I'm gonna just blend it out to kind of a little bit to the center. Not like fully to the center, but just a little bit. Just to kind of give it something, you know? I went a little too high. I'm about to clean that up because I don't want it too high. I don't like going all the way to my eyebrow because I feel like it just doesn't look great. It doesn't look good on me. I just don't like it. But I just blend this out. Blend it out. Circular motions up and down. Okay. Is this the best black? No, it's not. It's getting the somewhat of the job done, but not really. It's not dark for me, but it is what it is. I'm gonna then tap. I got more powder, just tap. Just to make it a little tap darker. Okay. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. It looks a mess, but it's fine. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm gonna go ahead and get my wipe and clean this up a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna grab this side of the brush. It is clean, there's nothing there. And I'm just gonna clean this up right here. See how fast that was? I just kind of just went back and forth and it cleaned it up. See? Okay. We're on the same page? We're on the same page. Okay, now I'm going to get my flat brush and you're going to get your setting spray or your mist or whatever. And I believe that I used these two shimmers. So this is like a champagne dark color and then this is just like a gold. And let me just pick up the color. So I first used the brown, like the not the brown, the gold one, and I hit it like with the setting spray, and then I kind of just started tapping all the way to the center of the crease. Well, not center of the crease. Center of the lid to the inner crease. There we go. I'm gonna get more of that shade. Spray. And tap. I guess it's a good thing that I'm doing this again because when I was filming it, I could not take a picture because my camera kept fucking dying on me. Okay, so it should look something like this. I don't know if you guys can tell anything, but it should look something like this. Okay, so now we're gonna grab that champagne color. Same brush, okay? We're just not mixing. We're gonna mix it once it's on our lid. So grab some spray. Just one spray. You don't need to be doing craziness. You don't want it to get too wet because then it gets, you lose the texture. You kind of want to keep the texture, but you want it to kind of just show up better on your lid. And then I put this on top. God, this looks so freaking pretty. We're gonna do that again. Spray. This is kind of like what I do when I go to a concert and I have time to do my makeup, because if I don't have time, I just freaking do an eyeliner, mascara, some foundation, and call it a fucking day. But when I do have time and like I'm gonna go out to eat or something, I do this type of a look. Not always the same products, but this is kind of the look that I go for. Okay, so we're looking like this. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab the same brush that I was just using. I'm gonna get some of that black again, tap, get that, and I'm just gonna blend. I don't want no harsh lines. I'm just gonna blend and tap. Okay, get more for the other side, blend and tap. Okay. Blend and tap. Blend and tap. So we're looking like this and you're like, girl, that's not blended. So now you get the big brush and you kind of just blend these. And how I do it is I just tap in the middle of the two colors and look, see the difference? Blended, not blended. Here you see a harsh line, here you don't. It's that simple. You don't need to be, all you gotta do is go in the middle, right, in between the two shades and just start tapping back and forth, up and down, and tap. And that line will fucking go away. See? It just blends. It blends. You just need to make sure it's like a big fluffy brush so it kind of mushes those colors together. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab this little side, and I believed that I ended up getting, what color did I get? Shoot. I know I got a color. Which one was it though? I think it was this one. It's like a yellow champagne. I think it was that one. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. It's like a gold yellow champagne color. And we're gonna put that just right there. Right in the middle. Just to kind of give your eyes a little bit of just extra plump. It's not a lot, but it does make a difference. I feel like it really makes the look just come together. So this is what the shadows look like. I'm trying to close my shadows. Okay, so a lot of people think that I like take forever to do my makeup. I don't. I'm pretty quick. I kind of always have in mind like what I want to do, especially if it's like a on the go look. I just go with brown as my like base, and then whatever I'm wearing, I kind of go from there. But it's usually brown, dark colors. I like the really smoky eye, cat eye look. Sorry, I like to clean, like I said, I like to clean my brushes before I put them away. I got this from Five Below, and I've been using it nonstop, and I'm planning on filling it up. And then once I fill it up and I am done using it, like the product that I have, the other product that I have, I'm just gonna keep going buying it at Five Below, because it's actually pretty cheap and I think it's really good. It does a good job cleaning the brushes. So, sorry, this is just something that I do. It's just, I can't help myself. I can't help myself but to do this. Okay. I just like to, and I have so many brushes that I don't need to do this, but I like that routine of me cleaning my brushes. And don't worry, I do deep clean them. Okay, all the time. Why am I fucking explaining to you guys everything? Okay, so then this is the foundation that I like to use when I am going out and about. I don't use this when I film. I use this more when like I'm gonna do errands or whatever, and I just want like a full coverage. I've had these for many, many years. I have like 50 of them here stacked up just in case. I don't know what Wet n Wild's like, we're gonna discontinue this foundation. I just wish this came in a pump because I hate doing this, like drawing on my face. But I kind of just do this all over my face. Now, This is from e.l.f., but I found some really cheap ones at the beauty supply store. And this is my favorite, and I mean favorite, way to blend my makeup. I don't need to wet it. It really does the job of making sure it gets really blended out. Oh, if you want to know, this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation Golden Beige. This has been my shade for years, and I like it because it blends out to my neck. Because I hate putting foundation on my neck. I feel like it just, I don't know, it makes, I don't know, the neck look like older for the people that, I mean, if you're like putting tanners and stuff like that, I get it. But like, if you're not, like, you know, this is just your base, then I think you need to just, you know, find the right shade and then just, you know, not bring it down all the way to your neck. People put foundation on their ears, like outside ears, and I'm like, why? Like, if you're not if you're not finding the right shade, then you need to find the right shade. You don't need to be fucking blending your foundation all the way to your fucking ankles. Like, I guess it's like a tanning thing, people issue. I don't tan. I've never tanned. I've never liked tanning. I like to look like a ghost. Okay, so see how fast that was? Like, I just love this little powdery thing, whatever this shit is. Buffer thing, not buffer. Beauty blender, whatever. Beauty blender sponge slash, I don't know. Okay, then this is the foundation, this is the blush I've been using. It's from Etsy. Baby Got Blush. Don't ask me what the fuck the shade is because I don't fucking know. It says peach. That's it. 20 peach on there, but it's pretty much blurred out. And then the tag at the bottom is gone. So don't ask me. It's not my favorite shade. I'm almost done with it. Thank God. I'm trying to just finish it up. But I do just like 2 swipes on my cheeks. And same blender. I just blend this out. And I feel like it gives it a very natural, subtle look. And that's what I'm going for. Especially when I'm doing like an eyeshadow look. Whenever I do just like an eyeshadow, I want my blush to be not seen pretty much. Like for it to be there, but it to not be like known that I'm wearing blush, you know? So I love this. This really blends out everything. Pretty smooth. I need to buy more of these. Not from e.l.f. though, because these weren't $1. I went to a beauty supply store where I get my hair dye. And they had them there. And my mom bought me a few. Because I was like, I want some. I should have picked up more. But so far, these have been good. I just need to wash them. I already used one up. And I need to wash it. Like, these are the ones I got at the that's the brand if you want to take a screenshot of it. But I just like it because it feels a lot more softer. And I feel like it gives you like a very natural look. Okay. For brows, we're going to use this LA Girl Arch brow pencil. I also bought that at the beauty supply store. And I don't really do too much to my eyebrows. I just like to fill in like just a little bit, and then I clean it up with the brush that it comes with. And I just like to have a more cleaner look, if that makes sense. I feel like my eyeshadow kind of went over there on that side. So I just do like filling in where I feel like I need it. Oh, it broke. That's the only downside of these little teeny tiny pencils is they break really easily. And clean up. I also do this because I do have gray hair on my eyebrows. fun. I've had them for years. So it's not because of age. It's just because, yeah. Now I'm going to do highlighter. I kind of go all over the place. I don't have like a right routine, but I always do my eyeshadow first, then my face. So this is from Amora Beauty. It's supposed to be like Rare Beauty, but cheaper. I got this at Five Below recently. And I just do 2 taps right there. I do 1 tap right there. I do 2 here. I do 1 right there. And I do 1 right there. And then I grab this and I start blending right away because I don't want it to dry down. But I like that this gives it a very like natural look. Like this, what is this called? When I go buy it, I will find out what these are called because I know they're not called Beauty Blender. Or maybe they are called Beauty Blenders. But it gives it like a very, see, natural look. It doesn't look like I'm wearing like crazy makeup, you know? But I like that this blends really nicely. Making sure that it doesn't look like Okay, now I'm gonna do my eyeliner. I'm gonna do 1 and then I will come back and show you guys how I do the other one, okay? Cool, bye. Okay, so I just did this side and so I'm gonna show you guys how I do the other side, okay? So this brand is called Sweet Streets. I don't think you guys can see it, but it's a Latina beauty clothes owner based in LA, and her eyeliner is just perfect. I love it. Like this gives me confidence to do a really nice eyeliner. So what I like to do is I like to hold my mirror because everyone asks me, how the fuck do you do your eyeliner? So I like to hold my mirror face to face to me, my face level, okay? And I kind of move a little to the side and I use the angle of my eyebrow, like the end of the eyebrow, as my guide to where I need to go to, like just a little bit above before the eyebrow ends. And I start to kind of draw a line, really, like that. Then I connect this end down here, okay? And I fill it in. And then I go from the inner corner to meet up with that line. Now this is what's worked for me. You may look at me and like, bitch, that looks way too fucking hard and complicated. But this is what works for me. And once the eyeliner looks good to me, I make sure that they look like somewhat related, but not really related. If that makes sense. Like I know this one's thicker than the other one, so I'm gonna go ahead and make this one thicker. But there you go. So this one, we need to make it thicker. So that's what we're gonna do. And I'm okay with doing that. Like if I start off thin and then it turns out thicker, I'm okay. I'm not a person that's like gonna do my whole makeup's gonna change because of my eyeliner. I also have this in brown. I have yet to try it, but I feel like I'm gonna try it one day. When? I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and get my curling eyelash curler. And I'm gonna start with this one because this one's the one that they're not really similar, but whatever. I don't give a shit. One's more curved to the, I don't care. It's an eyeliner. They're not meant to be the same. So when I usually have my lash curled, like lash lift, but they're starting to come down because my lash appointment is next week. So I like to, when it's that time when I feel like they're not the same, like they're kind of going flat, I will just curl them just a little bit, nothing crazy, just a little bit of putting my stuff away. So I'm using Benefit, what's the foundation got on here? Benefit Roller Lash. I got the mini. It's an okay mascara. It's not my favorite, but it's a mascara, you know. Mascaras are not meant to make your lashes fly or anything. So this just does a little bit to my lashes, not too much, and I'm okay with that. I have another mascara on. I did try to take everything, but it's a little hard to get this one through, but I just wanted to show you guys what I do. And then for my lip, I will show you, this is what I've been kind of using lately. I kind of just been doing like lip liner, and then some lip gloss, any lip gloss, clear or colored gloss. But yeah, mascara. Okay, so I've been getting this liner. This is from also Wet n Wild. It's Brandy Woody, I don't know, but it's like a brown. It has like a little bit of gold to it too. It's like a gold red. Not a gold red, a brown red. So I just like line my lip. I don't overline my lip, just line my lip. And I like to do the inner corners. Also, like, fill it in. So I do something like this. I just filled in like right here, right here, right here, right here. Outlined my lips. And now we're going to get a lip gloss. I had one up here. Where did it go? Here it is. This is just a regular lip oil. This is just a regular lip oil that I got from like TJ Maxx or something. I think this is lemon. So I just do this and kind of let the gloss do the blending. But I really like this look. People, when I do my lips like this, people tell me that I look like a Bratz doll. But yeah, and then we're gonna do some powder. Like I said, I'm using a mixture of everything. Don't ask me, I don't fucking know. I don't remember what I mixed in here. But I just grab these little puff things and put some and then tap the excess. And then I like to put this under my eyes just a little bit, just to kind of clean up. I don't let it sit there for that long, just very little time. I don't like to bake, but I like to bring it down here, okay? And then it's there, and then I just get a fluffy brush and I just swipe, but I don't swipe it away. I kind of just blended it down to the rest of my face type of thing. And whatever I have left over, I kind of just blend it everywhere. Okay. See how the lips look so cool? Like when you do that, you should try it. You'll thank me later if you're into makeup. If you're not, then sorry. Okay. Now setting spray. I've been using this, and when I set my face, I like to put my hair up and have somewhat of a distance And then I grab the fan, put it on the highest speed. I don't wear false lashes. I only wear them when I am filming. And that's my look. That's my kind of on the go look. Obviously the lips always changes and the eyeshadow changes, but this is kind of like my routine, what I like to do when I'm ready to head out the door and I'm in a rush. Usually I take like 25 minutes to get ready, like for my face. But that's it. Peace out. Take care. See you guys in the next one. Bye.